One very beautiful thing about music is that when we listen to music, when we appreciate music, have you noticed how like our minds are no longer like worrying about things that may happen or regretting things that have happened? You know, because like our mind swims left to right, you know, past, future, past, future. Those of you who have done the Art of Living course, what this is all inspired by, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and you know that you've learned breathing techniques and whatnot to deal with that. But music in itself has a wonderful way of doing that. So when we're listening to music, performing music, whatever, we're so centered, we're so focused, we're here now, we're in this moment. And that is a very beautiful thing. Because in this moment, that's where you experience that bliss, that joy. You know, the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. You know, you get a shiver down your spine. You experience that in this moment. So that's a wonderful thing about music, and it's a great pleasure for me to be here tonight with so many of my friends, some of whom I've never ever worked with before. And a funny thing I'll tell you, these guys all turned up for sound check, set up and sound check, and I just caught them introducing themselves to each other in the green room because they've never met before, and this is the very first time they're all going to be on stage together. So that's something special for you all. Well, I hope anyway. Oh my God, I'm saying it nervously. So, without any delay, I would like to firstly introduce Mr. Vikram Hazra, who's come all the way from Bombay to be with us this evening. Vikram Bhaiya. Okay, we'll just start off the evening, and Vikram will introduce himself to you as the show goes on, you'll see. So if we call out the rest of the band, I'll introduce you as they come out. Guys, you're all there, right? You haven't gone home. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bob Oldman on drums. Anyone else back there? Hey, come on guys, don't have to be shy, let's go. Pandit Dinesh, please, you come. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to introduce Pandit Dinesh. On sarod, we have Shomik Bhatta. On piano, Mr. Julian Hinton. Our DJ, Raj Marco. And three angels are about to grace the stage. Yeah, come on. I think they may be shy. Are they not ready or what? Okay, Ranjana Ghatak, Bhavani Vyas, and Radhika Vikarya.
Anytime you all want to sing along, please feel free. It's nice to know the meanings of the words and then sing. It's even nicer if you don't know the meaning. That's what trust is all about, isn't it? And this evening is really about trust. We've all gotten together, we're meeting for the first time, and we trusted that if the intentions were good, something beautiful would come out. And the preparations for the concert have been as trustful. Sound checks and rehearsals have been as trustful. So, as they say in Buddhism, there are 3 facets of life that you put your trust in. The first is the Buddha, which represents the highest possibility of your own mind, the highest potential of your own consciousness. So they say, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. I put my trust in that principle. Secondly, I put my trust in Sangha, company. A company that elevates me. People who wish to tread a similar evolutionary path. When they bond with me, we can make a bigger and better contribution to society. That is really what the Art of Living Foundation and International Association for Human Values' work is all about. Sangha. And the third is Dhamma. Dhamma is the path of righteousness, path of truth, path of balance, path of beauty. And we hope that our actions and our intentions express truth and beauty as much as possible. So that's what this next sound is about. Will you join us? Sing along.
Yeah.
Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful evening. All in agreement, say yes. Oh. You say louder because you don't have mic. Yes? I can't see you, but I can hear you. More importantly, I can feel you. Let's keep that.
Oh, Vande
Being here and staying. This next song is from Africa. Has an English part also that you should all sing along to. I'm sure it echoes a lot of our people. Agati Nikobusuku Infaze Danibe Agati Nikobusuku Infaze Danibe Vukutandaze, 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 These words should tell them about Mahamaya. Yes. Each one of these words has a very, very deep and special significance. It's like to function in our day-to-day life, there are two essentials required. The first is existence itself and awareness of one's own existence. This is described by the Sanskrit word Shiva. It's like you're all sitting here. From inside, there is a knowledge, a certainty that you're sitting here. Isn't it? You don't need anyone to prove to you logically that you're sitting here. If somebody asks you, where are you? I'm here. You understand? So, this sense of amness or awareness of one's own existence, of one's own consciousness, is called Shiva. And then there needs to be a propelling force, an energy behind it, which is called Shakti. Now, on the spiritual path, the spiritual energy we refer to as Mother Divine. That's what this song was about. And they say that it is this energy that rules the whole of creation. It is just a field of energy. Something that the ancients knew 5,000-6,000 years ago, and which modern physics is still struggling with today. They said it is a field of consciousness, a field of energy. It's called Jagadamba. And that field has so much power that if you align yourself to it, what it does is, it allows you to experience infinity within this finite, limited existence. But this is called Maya, that which is measurable. Our body, our daily functions, our actions, our words, is all measured. And energy, peace, love, compassion, joy, these are beyond measure. And what takes you beyond measure? Mahamaya Jagadamba. So like that. Dinesh Pandey. And more to come. That is Dinesh. And God welcome. Please stand up so they can see you, right? Nish has been steadily checking emails all evening. That's a very easy song. But everybody, you put your hands together. You can stand up if you wish, but make sure the person next to you is singing loudly, yeah? Govinda Radhe, Govinda Radhe, Govinda Govinda Gopal Radhe. Govinda Radhe, Govinda Radhe, Govinda Govinda Gopal Radhe. Govinda Radhe, Govinda Govinda Gopal Radhe.
Govinda
गोविंद राधे गोविंद गोविंद गोपाल राधे These are guys going to talk together.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for Mr. Vikram Hazra. Mr. Vikram Hazra! Thank you all for coming out this evening. I hope you all have fun. I know that I certainly did. I'd like to thank all the musicians for coming in on short notice and contributing to this event. I'm very, very grateful to you all. Thank you very, very, very much. Introduce you again on Sarod, Shomik Datta. On piano, Julian Hinton. On drums, Mr. Paul Bowman. Our DJ Raj Mathur. Come on girls. Bhavani Diaz. Vanshna Gathak. Radhika Vicaria. Ladies and gentlemen, Pandit Dinesh. And Vikram Hazra. Thank you very, very much.
This is a funky, mega section. I've never had a section like this. This was really awesome. Thank you, Vikram.
Like the modern day Pied Piper, Christian, the girls were absolutely splendid. I mean, the whole genre was out of this world. Superb.
It was absolutely amazing. It was very inspiring. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. It was really good fun, mainly. And the talent was amazing. I thought the singer Radhika, she was absolutely fantastic. I had a really, really good night.
I thought it was just phenomenal. It was uplifting. It was there was a strong beat. It had a bit of everything. And make sure you're at the next one.
Personally, as a second generation Indian growing up in this country, I find the whole spiritual thing quite difficult to deal with personally, because like on a theological basis, I don't know if I believe in God. I don't know. I'm 21. I go to university. I really don't know. But doing Indian music means that you need to believe in some kind of religious kind of power out there, and so, and I think it exists. I think there are points where I can play, or where I'm listening. Certainly, listening to certain people can drive me to tears, and I think if that's not God, then what is? You know, I don't know what else is. So I guess for me, it's when I'm moved that I think I can believe in some kind of, I don't know, spiritual power. I guess that's it.
Well, I think there are two things that spring to mind when you say spirituality with music. One of them is the first time that I played with Vikram and the Art of Living scene, which was last Monday, a few days ago. And that was a really spiritual experience for me when we were playing. And it went all free and very expressive. And I was playing, and I suddenly heard this extra sound, and I wasn't quite sure what it was. And I was looking around, I thought it was something from my amplifier or something that was going on. And then I realised that it was all the audience joining in with the melody, with the song, which I just thought was such a beautiful thing between performers and audience, to have something, such a tangible link, really bridging the gap between the performers and on the stage playing the songs, and then the audience joining in. Lovely, beautiful, I loved it. And as far as my own spiritual essence towards playing is concerned, I think probably best summed up by sharing. And I do a lot of teaching, I teach a lot of workshops. And I often say to students when I'm saying, you know, I want them to share and how to do it, they say, what are you talking about? How do we do it? And I always say, visualize the music as your energy and make it come from here, always say, play from here, don't play from here. And I say, imagine that you've got a torch light, a beam of light coming from here. And that when you play, you're trying to shine your light out that way, from your chest, from your soul, from your heart, wherever you feel it. Shine it out that way. And if you've got any self-consciousnesses, or you've got any insecurities or too much mind stuff in a way going on, that tends to block the light. So it's like flicking a torch on and off. And I would say to them, you've got to shine your torchlight as strongly as possible. And if you suddenly get uptight or you're feeling weird, that's the effect of just turning the torch off. So your beam shuts down. And ideally, when you have a group of performers on stage, as an audience member, you want to have these lights shining at you, these lights of energy just coming at you off the stage. So that's the way that I feel about it, I think.
It's really strange. I just have like a passion for music, never really done anything with it. And this came along, this event, and took part, and it's been great. It's been fantastic for me to be involved, and it's been great to be just part of what's going on right here. And this kind of sums up art of living for me, you know, everyone just doing our own thing. I mean, we only started practicing maybe like a couple of weeks back, you know, the odd evenings getting together, and it's great. Here we are.
Okay, and can you feel some relation between spirituality and music at all?
Definitely. I think for me, you know, when I was younger, there used to be a lot of songs that reminded me of my past, and now, as I've understood through art of living, that was really the sense of devotion. I didn't know where it was coming from. I didn't know what it was exactly, but really that was devotion. And now seeing Guruji and understanding art of living, that has kind of come to the fore. I understand where that longingness when you heard that song that you used to love, that was coming from Guruji. So.
The thing is that I come from a family of spirituals, you know, and musicians. I'm the 5th generation classical music. My father, my uncle, and my grandfather, they were all spiritual musicians, and plus all the compositions they had. And the Indian classical ragas we sing with Om Shri Anant Hari Narayani. You know, that's how we start. So spiritual is within me, with music both put together, is there. Performance was great. The thing is just that we got together just today, you know, and half the things we didn't know. But what happens is, when you have a great guru like him there to keep eye on us, everything fell into its own place, and everything sounded great. People enjoyed it. That's important. People loved it. We enjoyed it on the stage. There was a great vibe. Before starting the concert, the sound was not right, getting right. We didn't know what we were doing, and we were all in very chaotic mood. But once it started, and you know, your Guruji, Ravi Shankarji, his photograph was there, and he controlled everything. Everything was happy. Everything was great.
Spirituality and music. You know, Guruji has said about how when the mind is still, when the mind is in the present moment, how connected it is to the spirit, to the self. And I think there are many, many ways of bringing the mind to that centered state, and music just happens to be one of them. You know, when you listen to a nice piece of music, you're not thinking about past or future events, you're not worrying about stuff that you've got to do or stuff that you haven't done or whatever. So, you know, you do come in to this moment right here, right now, and that's when you really appreciate the self, and you get in touch with the self, and you experience the self, I imagine. My experience is that I feel good. I get a shiver up my spine. The hairs on the back of my neck stand, and I feel excited, but I feel good. And I think, you know, music is that, like that agent that can bring you there amongst other things. It's a beautiful thing, and it's entertaining. What I love about satsang is that, okay, it's music, so you're here, you're now, you're enjoying yourself. And these shlokas that are chanted, these mantras, how we call out to Ganesh, Shiva, Krishna, it could be hallelujah, it could be Buddham Sharanam. So, I mean, whatever it is, it's calling out to the divine. And some of these Sanskrit chants, they resonate within ourselves. And they create a vibration and energy. And when all those people in the room are chanting, then we're all connected. That consciousness becomes one. And because you're in this moment and you're not full of worry or regret or whatever, you just become empty, you feel empty. And in that, it's like the divine grace or whatever it is able to flow through you. So music's a great lever to bring you to that state. I think so anyway. And I enjoy it. So
it was an exhilarating experience that I will remember and cherish for a long time. How's that? Is that alright? I don't know, like, yeah. I loved it. It was really good, really enjoyable. But, you know, I did hear myself mess up a couple of times, and, you know, I hope no one noticed, but, you know, I guess it's all good at the end of the day.
So do you think you'll play more of this type of music in the future?
I love to play all kinds of stuff. I want to try my hand at all different styles, and, you know, that way you become a more rounded player, a more rounded individual. So, yeah, that's what I want to do. Hopefully I'll be able to get the opportunity to play like more things like this, embracing world music and all different kinds of styles. And that's all I got to say.
It's the most fun way to experience spirituality, because music is a language that everyone speaks, or music is a language that speaks to everybody. And when you use music as a medium to reach deep into yourself, back to that source, back to that silence, I tell you, there is no other feeling like it anywhere in the world. And throughout my travels across the world, I've found that one of the most immediate ways to relate to people has been through music. You know, it cuts across all barriers, and I find myself enriched by the experience of music from so many cultures, and find that it fits into my own and enhances the kind of music that I play. But the base remains, I think the base for me is the Sanskrit language itself. It resonates within me somehow, and I think that experience echoes in audiences that I play to. And it's very beautiful to feel that commonness, that vibe, that resonance that gradually spreads through a space. It could be like 50 people in a room, or it could be like 500,000 people in a stadium. And it just overpowers everybody and then leaves them so still and so silent. You know? And that is a stunning, stunning experience. It stays with you. It lingers long after you leave. It's very, very beautiful, very precious. I'm glad to be able to share it with people.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a soul like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Woo!
There's a big connection.
Definitely.
A big connection.
You can't sing unless you feel something from inside. Unless there's something you're devoted to.
And I think singing brings that connection to the spirit.
I had a quote actually the other day. Is it music is silence is the music of existence or something? And I think that's a really, really important phrase. And music is very, very connected to spirituality. Definitely, it speaks from here. But if you don't speak from here, it's just no point even trying to. It's a form of expression, and there's no point even trying unless it's actually coming from here. So, yeah, definitely connected. So if you guys want to say something about it.
It's just a simple yes. Like you said, you can't express anything if you don't have the spirituality, if you don't have the soul within you to express anything at all.
Comes from within, definitely.
Definitely.
And it's not about being totally spiritually aware or whatever, it's just if you feel something, just the smallest thing.
Being touched by anything.
It doesn't matter if anyone else understands it or doesn't understand it, how it comes across, as long as it's true to what's in there. Well, I have to say, I got to sing for Guruji at the advanced course in December. Where am I supposed to look? Am I supposed to look there or at you? I got to sing for Guruji in December actually, and I've been singing for a while, but actually from that point that I actually sang for him, something shifted in the way I sing and why I sing and where it comes from. It comes from a slightly different place, and I can't exactly explain it, but I feel more exposed because of that experience. I just sang a little thing for him, and he seemed to really love it. He loved it. And it's just shifted the way that I sing, and everybody has noticed it. It's been just a kind of shift just like that, and for that I'm really thankful.
I think the words of the song "He Is," when you sing that, I just all about Guruji. It's all about Guruji, and you really feel that, and you can't always explain, the amazingness of Guruji. It's just he is, and that's it. It's kind of not much more to say. It's just there.
I just smile and nod along.
Yeah, it's a smile.